Hi, would you like to introduce yourself?
How you doing today? I'm Tristan Banks. I'm a junior.
Okay. Do you enjoy attending our university?
Yes, the University of Illinois is very entertaining and interesting.
I agree. Are you a full-time student here, or do you work part-time also?
I'm a full-time student and I work part-time.
Okay. Do you work with a university-provided job or an off-campus entity?
I work at the university-provided job.
And where is that?
The Bruce D. Nesbitt African American Cultural Center.
Okay. Why did you choose to work with a university-provided job rather than an off-campus entity?
The job is much more, it's in closer proximity to my classes, so it's easier to transport from work to class and back.
Okay. Do you feel like the university job is preparing you for a career atmosphere?
I definitely do. Working with the university, I get to interact with a lot of different races and ethnicities, so it prepares me. I get to diversify my surroundings.
Okay. A lot of students seek university-provided jobs because they are more relaxed and allow for students to do some schoolwork while they're at the job. Do you think there is any truth to this statement? And if so, why?
It depends on where you work. If you work in the dish room, in the dorms, or the dining halls, you definitely won't be able to sit there and do your homework. But that goes for any job. If you get a job as an assistant working at Walmart, you probably have time to do your job. But I got my job because I like where I work at.
So not because of the time allotment, not because you can sit around and do homework?
No, not at all, because some days I don't even get a chance to do homework. Sometimes I have to meet and greet visitors to the cultural house, or sometimes I have to interact and run programs.
Okay. Do you think the amount of pay is a factor between the two choices of whether to work a university-provided job or an off-campus entity?
If you need more money than off-campus, yes, but not in the case, because the university job is definitely not going to pay you as much as most other jobs.
Would you like introducing yourself?
Sure. My name is Candace Williams. I'm a junior here at the University of Illinois, majoring in advertising. My minor is gender and women's studies.
Do you work with a university-provided job or an off-campus entity?
I work off-campus, actually. I work at Menards.
Okay. Why did you choose to work with an off-campus entity as opposed to a university-provided job?
Well, I've been working at Menards since I was a junior in high school, so it was really easy to transfer over to the Menards here. So that's pretty much my reason.
Do you enjoy working with your off-campus entity?
No.
No, why not?
Because it's really inconvenient, and it's like it takes away from like my university experience. It's like, oh man, I gotta go to work and I gotta be here for such and such hours. Like I work long hours. My shifts are usually 6 to 8 hours each. So it's like I get there and I'm just thinking about school the whole time. So like when I get off work, I have to do this, this, and this, and it's like makes it so much like less of an enjoyable experience. So it's really not that fun at all.
So, okay. Do you feel like working with an off-campus entity is preparing you for a career atmosphere with being at work on time and having a manager, a supervisor, and things like that?
I feel like my entire college experience kind of prepares me for that professional environment, just because the different things that I do, I guess, on campus. Like I'm working with people all the time, and yes, working at Menards actually does help, I guess, because I do have a manager and I do have to be at work at a certain time, and I do have to be responsible and call in if I have something else to do, or things like that. But at the same time, it's so flexible. I don't know if my professional job, when I get out, my professional career, I don't know if that'll like be as flexible as Menards can be sometimes.
Okay. A lot of students seek university-provided jobs because they are more relaxed and allow for students to do some homework while they're at their job. Do you think this is a true statement?
I definitely think it's a true statement. I have a lot of friends who have had university jobs, like not necessarily like dining halls or anything like that, but like desk jobs where they just sit there like, man, I just sit here and do my homework all the time, and I don't really have to do much but swipe someone's card or you know things like that. So I think that is a true statement.
Okay. Would you say that the amount of pay is a factor between the two choices of whether to work at a university provided job as opposed to an off-campus entity?
Well, I get paid like $12 an hour at Menards, so but that's on weekends. Weekdays, I get paid 10. So I mean, I guess it's still a big difference. Like university jobs probably like $8, $8.50. Waitress jobs maybe $5 or something like that. But yes, I mean, it definitely pays a lot more. Like after I graduated high school, I got a $2 raise, and like you get raises like every so often. So it definitely is a factor. But at the same time, the amount of hours that I work, it doesn't add up as good as as if I was working more hours, I guess you could say.
Okay. Many students work with off-campus entities such as Best Buy, Foot Locker, and Walmart because these large corporations allow for students the ability to transfer working locations so that they can work during school years and during the winter, spring, and summer break. Do you think there is a lot of truth to this statement?
Absolutely. Like I stated earlier, I worked there since I was a junior in high school, and then when I came to college my freshman year, I actually quit Menards because I didn't have my car on campus. But since I quit, I guess in the manner that they would want you to quit or whatever, like in a respectful manner, when I went back home for that summer, I got rehired at another Menards. So, and every time I go home, like winter break, I have to just transfer. So it definitely is a true statement, I would say.
So, if you could choose between a university provided job because of the allotted time and an off-campus entity because it pays more, which one would you choose?
Actually, at this point, I think I would probably choose a university job, but at the same time, not any university job. Because if I'm going to quit Menards and take a pay cut, I'm going to do something that's going to give me experience in my field, which is advertising. So working at Illini Media or something like that, or at the stadium or at Assembly Hall, something that's going to give me the experience that's going to look good on my resume for my advertising career or career PR or whatever I decide to do. I would take a pay cut to, you see what I'm saying, to be able to do something like that. So.
Okay. I really understand that.